So much better with 2 games being played each weekend, isn't it? Plenty of highlights as Oklahoma State welcomes Iowa State to town on homecoming and destroys the Cyclones 31-10. Meanwhile, Oklahoma, number 10, well, they host the hapless little Jayhawks and destroy them as well, 52-7 in a game that was barely that close. Hi, and welcome to week 8 of The Quest, sponsored by Call Okie. Who else? Let's dig right into the top 4 plays of the week, as voted by you, the viewers. In at number 4 this week is a play called Caught Orange-Handed. As I said, homecoming in Stillwater, the Cowboys led the Cyclones 17-10 early in the third quarter when Iowa State quarterback Jared Barnett made a poor decision, throw to a blanketed receiver. OSU safety Daytwan Lowe makes the sweet one-handed interception, which would lead to a 12-yard touchdown run by Joseph Randall and a 24-10 lead. Lowe finished with 5 tackles on the day. Let's not waste any time. We've got plenty to get to. So in at number 3, it's another defensive play, go figure, but this time of the Crimson variety. It's a play called Big Boy Rumble. It was late in the first quarter on Saturday night when the sun began to set on the hapless little Jayhawks. Kansas quarterback Dane Christ was running for his life. He was instead squished by linebacker Tom Ward, causing the ball to be fumbled toward the sideline, where big Casey Walker picked it up and started his improbable journey toward pay dirt. 310-pound senior defensive tackle is not the most swift of foot, so he was brought down, but not before gaining 45 yards on the play. Pretty good for a big guy. It would lead to a Blake Bell touchdown early in the second, putting OU up 17-0. And our reporter Stephanie Kuzidum talked to big Casey Walker. He doesn't really tweet. She does. So here's what she tweeted. Walker talking about the fumble. I'm not falling on that. I'm trying to take that to the house. I want my name in the paper too. Well, I'm pretty sure he got it in the paper. He also got it on the Quest. How about that? As is often the case, it was the scoring plays that dominated the vote once again. You guys really like the little touchdowns, don't you? Crimson Clad gave it a good shot, but it wasn't nearly enough. Not this week. As in at number 2, it's Zigzag to Freedom. You know, things are going south when your punter is your most prominent player. Jayhawks junior Ron Doherty got off a great punt, backing Justin Brown all the way up to his 10-yard line. But that's when things went, well, terribly wrong. Penn State transfer took it right, then left, then back right. And things unraveled for Kansas. Brown went all the way back 90 yards as he zigzagged his way through the entire flock of Jayhawks. Since Roy Finch returned to kick off 100 yards to start the second half, it's the first time in OU's history Sooners have returned both a punt and a kickoff for a touchdown. How about that?
My punt return team, they did a great job blocking, basically, and that's all I can say. Once I got into the open field, I was just thinking, I got to take it to the house for them. They've been doing a great job all year, so when I got the opportunity, I just wanted to get into the end zone for them.
So we get down to the best of the best, numero uno. And while we're speaking of numerals, one you should remember is 811. Dial up Call Okie 48 hours before you do any digging. They'll come by, prevent you from digging up anything dangerous in your own backyard. So Orange Power runs rampant this week, as in at the top spot is JW's On a Roll. Of course, we now know J.W. Walsh suffered a somewhat serious leg injury in the first quarter of this game. It didn't really impede him on this play. Redshirt freshman rolls out to the naked bootleg and gives receiver Charlie Moore time to carry out a double move, which results in Moore getting wide open for the picture-perfect pass from Walsh. Results is a 74-yard pass. Ends up in a TD. Pokes go up 17 turn early in the second quarter. Walsh threw for 415 yards.
So we've got great receivers, and when you can get into those guys' hands, they make plays. You know, they're real explosive, and you know, all we got to do is just get it out there to them, and they'll do the rest.
Not only did Walsh have a great day throwing the ball, he also ran 9 times for 46 yards, and his leg's got like a fracture, something. We don't know exactly what's wrong with it, but it hurts a lot. So it's probably going to be Wes Lund that's going to be starting this week. Now let's get back to the schedule coming up this week. It's going to be Oklahoma State hosting TCU, 2:30 p.m. on Saturday at Boone Pickens Stadium. As I said, We expect to see Wes Lunt back in action there. He had a knee mishap as well. He should be back. Meanwhile, have you heard about this game? Number 8, Oklahoma, hosting Notre Dame. Number 5 in the BCS, 7 p.m. Saturday at Owen Field. It's going to be a crazy one and a big-time game. It's been a while since Oklahoma has beaten Notre Dame. Of course, that's going to be an enormous game, as we all know. And the Fighting Irish visit for the first time since 1966. OU has not fared well, going 1-8 against Notre Dame, including the loss in Norman that ended the Sooners' 47-game winning streak. So there's some definite excitement for the game, which will bring ESPN's Game Day along with it. Let's take a look at the tweet from Gabe Eichert, big center. At Gabe Eichert says, "I've never had teachers ask me this many questions about a game. Ladies and gentlemen, the whole city of Norman, Oklahoma is buzzing. Hashtag OU versus Notre Dame." So that'll do it for another edition of The Quest. Remember to vote this week and then check back on Thursday to see how your favorite play fared on The Quest. I now leave you with the best sound bites of the week from the press conferences of Mike Gundy and Bob Stoops. Some good stuff. Take a look.
Does that have any bearing on who the quarterback is?
You mind if I take my shirt off?
Something with the helmet here or there might not damage the look too much, you know. Just put a little extra sparkle in it, whatever.
That's not what Notre Dame.
I won't get too many letters in regard to what am I doing, changing the uniform, which I wouldn't read anyway, but.
Yeah, they'll put a poll up does America want his shirt off or does America want his shirt on? Trust me, America wants his shirt on. Kevin, you done?
Yeah.
Beautiful.